Hey, what's up guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'm just going to kind of be talking about how I got to level 90 and probably just do a quick team overview because my team has changed since the last time I did one. So the challenge that I did for all my XP pretty much, I played like maybe 2 or 3 games head to head. It's in the NFL Apex, it's under Baker Mayfield, and it is under the, or not under the, it's the first moment. So I'm just gonna start this off on the easiest difficulty just to kind of give you a visual, not just tell you. So it took me probably 4 to 5 hours, maybe more. I'm trying to think. Maybe even more, like 6 hours to get to level 90. So if you're trying to do it in one shot, it's definitely a grind. But I mean, if you're just kind of just doing it as you play, it's not bad. Because so the levels go up by 500 XP till you get to 85. And then I'm pretty sure they only go up by 250 XP. I wasn't really paying attention to some of them, but I know from 85 to 86 it only went up an extra 250 XP from what it was for 84 to 85. Okay, so I'm in the Raiders playbook. So you just go to gun. This if you're using the Raiders playbook. It's in gun, empty, base, flex, and it's the verticals play. And then I always put my receiver that's second from the right in. And then I just kind of put him on a streak, and usually you won't get sacked, but I did there. I probably could have stopped that by throwing the ball sooner, but we're just gonna put Tyreek Hill back on a streak again. This is actually my first time seeing him with maxed out too, because that's what I used my power pass on, but I got off mine like right after I got it. So I didn't do a very good job of showing that on this one, so I'm actually going to replay it again just to show you, because you should be able to just catch it and run right into the end zone. You sometimes got to lead it left or right, kind of like I did on that one. It's just usually it just works straight on. All right, there we go. See, now we caught him and he's in. Now I'm not sure like what receivers you have, but I'm just from using it, I'd say as long as you have a receiver that's over like 93 speed, you should be able to get that to work. But yeah, that gives you 110 XP for each touchdown you get. There's some other challenges I've seen, but that's just my personal favorite, just the one I've always used. It's backing out. I'm just gonna go over to my team. As you can see up the top, it's at 95 overall now. I think last time I did it was like a 92 or a 93. So, and then I'll kind of talk about what I used my 96 and 97 overall power passes for too. Okay, so my offensive line, it's decent. It's not great. Gets the job done most of the time. So I got the power up Ronnie Stanley because I want to finish powering him up. I just haven't got to it yet because I was doing some other stuff. I have the Quentin Nelson power up. I might get rid of him at some point because like he's good, but I think there's better left guards in the game now. Then at center I have Jason Kelsey. He run blocks really well. His pass block can get a little weird because his pass block's not that good. But then I got the Super Bowl Andrew Timmerman at right guard. That's the one I got from the free 95 that they gave you, like the free 95 Super Bowl pass. Right tackle, I have power up Jonathan Ogden. Again, I gotta finish powering him up. I just haven't got to it yet. And then at my tight end 1, I have 93 Travis Kelce. I'm more than likely gonna get his 95 card to make him a 96, and I'll probably pick up George Kittle too. And then at tight end 2, I have 90 Dallas Clark. I used to have them both at 93, but I needed training for something, so I powered down my tight end 2 because usually I don't have 2 tight ends on the same, like on the field at the same time. And then at wide receiver 1, I have the 98 Tyreek Hill. This is what I use my 97 power up pass on because he's just so good. And I just put rack 'em up on him, and I think I only put 1 or 2 route running abilities on him, and then I put human joystick as my last ability because you gotta have human joystick. And then at wide receiver 2 I have 97 Torrey Holt because obviously I got those next 2 upgrade tokens. I've liked this Torrey Holt card since the beginning of the game. It's always been a good card. It's not the fastest card in the game anymore, but it's still pretty fast. I think he's got like 94 or 95 speed, something like that. Halfback, I have the Zero Chill Walter Payton. I got rid of my Eric Dickerson about 3 weeks ago because I didn't want to be cheesy anymore with that Eric Dickerson X Factor. So I got Walter Payton because I love Walter Payton, so have him now. And then in the slot, I have the Super Bowl present Sammy Watkins. This is what I got from the free 96 they gave you. I chose Sammy Watkins. Honestly, I was gonna do a Chiefs player just so I had a thing to potentially get the 97 Tyreek Hill, but I just never got done with it. Honestly, I probably should have taken the right tackle Mitchell Schwartz. Would have been more useful to my team because at the time I had Team of the Year Michael Thomas, so I didn't really need a wide receiver. But now at quarterback I have Team of the Year Russell Wilson. Now all the Team of the Years you're gonna see are NAT. I got them all from the 18,000 training NAT pack. So I have this I have this Russell Wilson, still one of the best QBs in the game. I think the only one in my opinion that's better than him, and it's very slightly, is the Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes. I personally think that the Lamar Jackson's worse, just because I really like the throw power and throwing accuracies. Can't speak right now this morning. And then at fullback I have 90 Christian Okoye powered up. I never had fully powered him up because his card was like almost 300,000 for a 92 overall card. Now it's only like 140, so I'm probably gonna end up powering him up finally. And then on defense I have 98 Team of the Year Fitzpatrick at free safety. That's what I use my 96 power pass on. And then at strong safety I have 98 Pat Tillman. He's still not the best strong safety in the game. There's better, like that Taylor Mays is better. The Jamal Adams is probably better. But I just like this Pat Tillman because it was free, so I didn't have to spend anything on a strong safety, and he gets the job done. He's a solid card. And then at right outside linebacker, I have NFL 100 Lawrence Taylor, 95 overall. Left outside, I have 94 Matt Judon. And then my middle linebackers, I have 97 Luke Kuechly, who I just recently got. I think I just got him last night. So that helped my defense a little bit because my linebackers, like my linebacker 2 wasn't that good. And then I have Ryan Shazier, 96 overall, Muck Captain as my middle linebacker 2. And then to finish it off, I have Devin White as my middle linebacker 3. Like, he's good, he's fast, but I don't know. There's just better options. And to help my overall, I kind of needed a better one too. And then at cornerback 1, I have Jonathan Jones, the Team of the Year one. I mean, he's probably the worst out of, I'm actually going to assess this. He's probably the worst out of the Team of the Year cornerbacks, but I do like that 96 speed and excel. And I mean, with my boosts, his coverages are decent. They get the job done. I mean, that man coverage is good, but I run a lot of zone. So I mean, he only has 89 zone, but I guess that's the same as Mel Blount without any power-ups. But my team gets +2 zone and man because I have max lockdown chem, but that's not the point. And then at cornerback 2, obviously I have Mel Blount. Again, I need to finish powering him up. A lot of these cards you'll see I need to finish powering them up. And then at cornerback 3, I have the Gauntlet 2 Xavier Rhodes. I could probably get a better cornerback here, but I know that when Gauntlet 3 comes out, we're going to get at least a +2 overall boost to get him to a 94. I mean, if that takes a while, I'm probably going to get rid of this card. Problem is, I don't really run through cornerbacks a lot either, so I don't really need a cornerback. It's just kind of nice. And then at right end, I have 97 Aaron Donald, who I actually put the abilities on over Lawrence Taylor. I just feel like I feel like Aaron Donald's abilities just work better than Lawrence Taylor's. Because really, I mean, Lawrence Taylor has good abilities, but if he's in coverage or something, like, his abilities are useless. Like, Aaron Donald's going to always be rushing the passer. And then at D-Tackle 1, I have Team of the Year Geno Atkins. This was one of the first Team of the Years I got from that pack. He plays well. I mean, he does his job. That's really all I got to say about that. And at DT2, I have Alan Page. Alan Page kind of gets screwed over a lot on my team because, like, I'll power him all the way up to a 92 before I need his card, and then I'll power him down to a 91 because I needed training and stuff like that. He gets the short end of the stick. Then at left end, I have 93 Michael Strahan. This was the max Michael Strahan for a while, but I took my 95 power pass off of him and put it on Walter Payton because I wanted that Walter Payton card, and my line was doing well enough anyway. And then on special teams, I still have the same punter. I still have this 85 Chris Jones. I just don't really feel the need to upgrade my punter. I mean, he gets the job done. Then at kicker, I have the 93 Football Outsiders Randy Bullock. Honestly, this is probably one of the best kickers in the game. I pulled him out of one of the Football Outsiders packs because I would open those to get training to open the Nat Team of the Year packs, because I would almost always make training off of this pack. But he has 95 kick power, so I mean, I think the longest I've kicked with him is 59, and he cleared it pretty well. So he's probably good from like 62, 63 yards, if not more. So I mean, that's nice to have. And then at my returner, I have Tyreek Hill at kick returner and punt returner. And my specialists don't really matter, like what I have with those, and I'll show you like this stuff. So for my head coach, I use John Madden. I sometimes switch that up because I don't have any of the John Madden upgrade tokens. I just never do those for some reason. I use the Eagles home stadium because I'm an Eagles fan. I do change my stadium sometimes, but for the most part, it stays the Eagles. Offense, I use the Raiders. I've used the Raiders since like the beginning of the game. I think I switched to the Patriots for a little bit, but I just really like the way the Raiders offense plays. I really like the plays in it. And then for defense, I run the Jets defense, which is an attacking 3-4. My defense had always been a little spotty when I ran a 4-3, and then I'd switched over to this defense, and my defense just got a lot better. So if you're looking for a good defense and you're running a 4-3 and you want to switch to a 3-4, I would go with the Jets defense. And then for my uniforms, for my dark uniforms, I have the Cardinals 1990s Classic Home, since they just put those new alternate uniforms in today. And then at light, I have the Eagles 1980s Classic Away uniforms, because those uniforms are just amazing. Alright, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications. Help me out a lot, even though I got like 7 subscribers, but we're getting there. Alright, see you on my next video. Peace.